आरम्भं करोतु महोदय।
ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः ओम। ओम सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। ओम वक्रतुंड महाकाय कोटिसूर्य समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देवा सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। ओम गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः।
धन्यवादः महोदय।
नमस्ते।
अस्तु, गतकक्षायाः विषये वा गृहकार्यस्य विषये वा प्रश्नाः सन्ति वा, सन्देहाः सन्ति वा? गतकक्षायां वयं शत्रुप्रत्ययस्य विषये स्त्रीलिङ्गनपुंसकलिङ्गरूपाणि दृष्टवन्तः। उषा महोदय, स्त्रीलिङ्गे शत्रुप्रत्ययान्तरूपाणि कथं भवन्ति?
स्त्रीलिङ्गे you take the ekavachanam, udaharanam pat dhatu patati ekavachanam lakara asti. So patati, if rasva akara titah rasva akara bhavati chet nakara karaniyam in the linga. Anyeswaraha asti chet nakara na bhavati.
So
the niyama, but I
uttama.
think you have exceptions where in the exception cases this in either case it applies. So I'm not sure. You have niyamaha and then you have all these special cases. And then when question for the exercise, it expands to answer all that. So do we just take the niyamaha because and make the exception when it happens, but otherwise apply the niyamaha and say that's it?
Ma'am, satyam. The niyama will apply for majority of the cases. The apavadaha or exception will happen in very few dhatus. The ones that we listed out and the ones that we may come across from time to time.
Okay.
So, pat dhatoho strilinga rupani katham bhavanti?
Patanti, patantyau, patantyah.
Kimartham patanti, kimartham patati iti na?
Because after pat there is a akara, rasva akara bhavati. Adava
kutra bhavati?
Pa plus t plus a, then plus t. So
latlakara prathama purusha ekavachana rupe.
So akara bhavati adva patati becomes patanti. T is dirghati, patanti, and then patantyau, patantyah.
Uttamam, uttamam. Vallabh Mahodaya, kutra nakarah na bhavati?
यावत् तत् शब्दे ह्रस्व अकारः नास्ति।
कस्मिन् शब्दे?
उदाहरणार्थं
In which shabda? Where are you looking? Where do we need to look for ह्रस्वकार अस्ति वा न वा? कुत्र पश्यामः? लट्लकार प्रथमपुरुष एकवचनरूपे।
अस्तु।
Right. So where you have to also know where to look for that ह्रस्वकार वा दीर्घकार वा इति। क्रू धातोः रूपाणि कथं भवन्ति स्त्रीलिङ्गे?
लट्लकारे वा?
अस्तु, प्रथमे लट्लकारस्य लट्लकारात् आरम्भं करोतु।
करोति, कुरुतः, कुर्वन्ति, करोसि, कुरुतः, कुरुथ, करोमि, कुर्वः, कुर्मः।
उत्तमं। सो लट्लकार प्रथम एकवचनं किम्?
करोति।
करोति। ति इत्यस्मात् पूर्वं किम् अस्ति? करोति।
ह्रस्वः भवति, स्त्रीलिङ्गे दीर्घं भवति।
न न न न करोति अत्र ति अस्ति किल अन्ते? करोति। ति इत्यस्य पूर्वं किम् अस्ति?
करोति।
ओकारः अस्ति। ओकारः अस्ति, तत् ह्रस्व अकारः नास्ति, अतः स्त्रीलिङ्गे किं भवति?
करोति दीर्घं
नकारः न भवति। नकारः न भवति किल?
न भवति, न भवति।
सो रूपं किं भवति स्त्रीलिङ्गे?
यथा नदी शब्दः तथा एव इदं भवति वा?
आम्, ईकारान्तशब्दः नदीवत्।
करोति, 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 कुर्वन्त्यौ, कुर्वन्त्यः।
द्विवचने कुर्वन्त्यौ अस्ति चेत् प्रथम एकवचने करोति किमर्थं? कुर्वन्ति किमर्थं न?
कुर्वन्त्यौ।
कुर्वन्ति, कुर्वन्त्यौ, कुर्वन्त्यः। अस्तु, प्रथमं
इदानीं स्पष्टं भवति।
न चिन्ता नास्ति, अतः एव वयम् अभ्यासं कुर्मः। प्रथमं
महोदय
नकार नास्ति खलु?
नकार नास्ति, कुर्वति, कुर्वति, कुर्वत्यौ, कुर्वत्यः। प्रथमं नकार अस्ति वा न वा इति चिन्तयतु। अनन्तरं पुल्लिङ्ग एकवचनरूपं स्वीकरोतु। पुल्लिङ्गे किं भवति? शत्रुरूपं कुर्वन् अस्ति। So take that and add the ikara but we know that nakara na bhavet, atah kurvati, kurvatyau, kurvatyah.
अस्तु।
So एवमेव वयं केचन पदानां रूपाणि दृष्टवन्तः। लिख् धातोः लिखन् इति पुल्लिङ्गे, लिखन्ति इति स्त्रीलिङ्गे, ऑप्शनली लिखति अति रूपमपि अस्ति। But like I was saying to Usha Mahodaya, these are exceptional cases. Kru dhatu कुर्वन्, कुर्वति, दा धातु ददत्, ददति इत्यादि। नपुंसकलिङ्गे तु प्रातिपदिकवत् रूपं भवति। पुल्लिङ्गस्य नपुंसकलिङ्गस्य प्रातिपदिकं तु पठत्, पिबत्, लिखत् इत्यादि। पुल्लिङ्गे पठन् इति भवति रूपं, नपुंसकलिङ्गे यथा प्रातिपदिकं तथा एव विभक्तिरूपाणि प्रथम एकवचनौ अस्ति, पठत्, पिबत्, लिखत् इत्यादि। पुल्लिङ्गे तकारान्त, स्त्रीलिङ्गे ईकारान्तः, नपुंसकलिङ्गे अपि तकारः। वयं गतसप्ताहे एतत् अभ्यासम् आरब्धवन्तः, द्वितीयमपि कृतवन्तः अस्माभिः, तृतीयं कुर्मः। सुधा महोदय आरम्भं करोतु।
अर्जुनः नमति तेन संशयः पृष्टः। Arjunah namati tena, so this should go into Arjunena namati namanti naman naman namata Arjunena namata samshayah पृष्टः।
नमता
अर्जुनेन संशयः पृष्टः।
नमता अर्जुनेन नमता द्वयोपि भेदः नास्ति। उत्तमम्। उषा महोदय।
Mahadaya, Tena is left out in this one?
No.
On the right hand side?
No, not left out. We are combining this with this to get this form.
Okay.
So Arjuna does the namana. By him, a doubt was asked. So by the Arjuna who is doing the namana, samshaya was asked. So that's how you combine.
Okay.
Usha Mahoday.
Yanam gachati dhumam vamati. Gachat yanam dhumam vamati.
Kimartham gachat?
Napumsakalingam.
उत्तमं। यानम् इति नपुंसकलिङ्गं। निर्मल महोदय।
पौत्री कथां शृणोति तया चलचित्रं स्मर्यते। So here शृणोति, so शृण्वति, that is the prathama, and then katham, पौत्री कथां शृणोति, so katham, taya, so that is tritiya I want. Okay, so katham शृण्वत्या पौत्र्या चलचित्रं स्मर्यते।
कथां शृण्वत्या पौत्र्या चलचित्रं स्मर्यते। So Haraprasad Mahodaya, here also the taya is gone. So Pautri Katham Shrunoti, the granddaughter is listening to the story. By her, the movie Chalachitram is being remembered. So as she is listening to the story, she is also remembering the movie, some movie. So by the granddaughter who is listening to the story, the movie is being remembered. So that is how we are combining. So that is why the kaya goes away. Spashtama Mahodaya? अस्तु, भवान् प्रयत्नं करोतु। हरप्रसाद महोदय।
अहं प्रयत्नं करोमि महोदय। चित्र मित्राणि विचारं कथयन्ति चित्रं प्रसारितवन्तः। Krupya, can you take me through steps, please?
अत्र क्रियापदं किम् अस्ति? Who's doing the kriya? Who's doing the kriya?
Mitrani vicharam kathayanti chitram. Who is doing the kriya? Mitrani.
What is the kriya they are doing? Prathama kriya. What is the main kriya?
Prasaritavantaha.
Uttamam. Kada kurvanti yada vicharam kathayanti. When they are doing this.
Yeah.
So, atra the subordinate kriya or whatever kriya, anya kriya is kathayanti. So,
Okay.
what types of friends are showing the movie? So, the people, the friends who are doing the vichara.
Okay.
Doing the vichara. So, that is the thing that needs to be in Shatru.
Okay. Vicharam is a Napumsakalinga word, right?
No, vicharam is not kriya. It has to be some kriya that needs to get converted to Shatru Rupam.
Okay.
Kathayanti.
Kathayanti.
And so who's doing the kathanam? Mitrani.
Mitrani.
So now we have to describe the Mitrani in such a way that it conveys the meaning that these Mitrani are doing the vicharam. So you have to, Mitrani is Napumsakalingam. So Kathayanti, so you have to convert that into Napumsakalingam Shatru Rupa.
Okay. Kathayantaha?
Atra pashyatu Napumsakalinga Rupani pashyatu. Pathat, pathati, pathanti. Pathat, pathati, pathanti ityadi. So pathat, pathati, pathanti.
Okay. So this is in Bahuvachana.
Pathat, pathati, pathanti. So
Kathayanti is correct, right?
No. Katha. So kathayat, kathayati, kathayanti, hrasva.
Okay. Okay. Kathayanti. Okay. Mitrani vicharam kathayanti chitram prasaritavantaha.
Kathayanti mitrani chitram prasaritavantaha.
Okay, you are bringing it because of you Visheshana in the first and then...
the order doesn't matter.
Okay.
Atra vicharam is missing here. I think that's a type.
Okay.
Vicharam kathayanti mitrani chitram prasaritavantaha. Is this clear now of the procedure?
Dhanyavadaha Mahodaya. I'm still catching up. Thank you.
Abhyasam karotu, gruhakaryam karotu, spashtam bhavati.
Okay.
Viraj Mahodaya.
Mitram is not the Napumsakalinga.
Which one, Mahodaya?
Mitram.
Mitram is
Yes.
Napumsakalinga only. Mitrani.
But okay.
Kathayat, kathayati, kathayanti. So Mitrani is Bahuvachanam. So kathayat, kathayati, kathayanti, Bahuvachanam. Spashtam? Viraj Mahodaya.
अस्तु महोदय विमानम् अवतरति तस्य चक्रं भूमौ गट्टितम् अभवत्. Okay, so Vimanam is there, and Tasya we have to translate it into Shashti. Then it will be Vimanasya. So then Avatarati, we need to bring it to the Shatru form. So then it will be Shashti Vimanam. So it will be Avatarataha. Okay. Avatarataha Vimanasya Chakram Bhumau Gattitam Abhavat.
Uttamam. Avatarataha Vimanasya Chakram Bhumau Gattitam Abhavat. Uttamam. Read on.
1 minute. Yesterday there was trying to accident in Delhi. One accident was averted yesterday in Delhi airport.
Oh, very nice.
Whether it was a Sajish, we don't know.
Read on.
पुत्री साहाय्यं करोति तासु मातुः विशेष प्रीतिः. तासु
तत्र पश्यतु प्रीतिः यत्रापि प्रीतिः अस्ति किं what is the vibhakti?
सप्तमी. सप्तमी.
उत्तमम्.
पुत्री साहाय्यं करोति मातुः विशेष प्रीतिः. साहाय्यं कुर्वति पुत्र्यां मातुः विशेष प्रीतिः.
साहाय्यं कुर्वत्यां पुत्र्यां मातुः विशेष प्रीतिः. सप्तमी विभक्ति. सत्यं.
धन्यवादः.
हर्ष महोदय.
महोदय, बालकः विद्यालयं प्रत्यागच्छति तस्य स्यूतः विहीनः अभवत्. So balaka is a pullinga, pratyagachati becomes gachan and sasti vibhakti. So balakasya gachatah vidyalayam gachatah balakasya shyutah vihinah abhavat.
विद्यालयं प्रत्यागच्छतः बालकस्य स्यूतः विहीनः अभवत्. उत्तमम्.
धन्यवादः.
अस्तु, this completes our last week's pending abhyasa. प्रश्नाः सन्ति वा, सन्देहाः सन्ति वा? Are the steps clear on how to go about? Astu.
We have to see that vibhakti of the second sentence. Tasya taya teshu and all this. Then depend on the transfer, isn't it?
Satyam. Satyam. That is true. So ekavachane asti chet tasya. Dvivachane atra pashyatu bahuvachanam asti. That is why it is tasu. And that is so yeah, you are correct. You are correct.
Mahoday, when tasu is there, it's very clear. You have to go to saptami. When two independent sentences are there, then
punah vadatu. I couldn't hear you.
Mahoday, can you please show the slide last just? This seventh one, tasu. This and Vishesha Pritihi, they give the clue that we have to do the Saptami Vibhakti in previous sentence. But fourth one, Yanam Gachati Dhumam Vamati. These are two independent sentences. So here katham karaniyam Mahoday? I just wanted
कथं
to.
करणीयं प्रथमं वाक्यं पश्यतु यानं गच्छति सो इट्स् कर्ता कः
Yanam.
यानं गच्छति इति क्रिया अस्ति द्वितीयं वाक्यं पश्यतु धूमं वमति कः धूमं वमति और किं धूमं वमति यानमेव so we are talking about yanam in both cases, so it can be either in prathama vibhakti or dvitiya vibhakti ekavachana. So atra vamati iti kriya asti. So we are talking about the kriya being done by the yanam. Ataha the gacchati will also have to be in the prathama vibhakti. So gachat yanam. Okay, one second, Rama Mahoday. So think about it this way: Yanam gacchati, tam dhumam vamati. Can we say that?
Yeah.
No. Tam na.
Tat dhumam vamati. Can we say that? So imagine that there is a tat here. So if having this tad shabda is easy for you, then try to insert the appropriate tad shabda. Spashtam?
Mahodaya, atra putri sahayam karoti. Tasu is in bahuvachana rupam, right?
Kutra saptami.
Whereas the first part of the sentence is in ekavachana rupam, right?
Tasu itina prathama ekavachana.
Tasyam.
Type. I will fix it.
Dhanyavadah.
Rama Mahodaya, Prashna asti va?
That fourth one, the Chauta, sorry, this thing, Chatvara, it cannot be like that. Gachyat yane dhumam bahati. Gachyat yane dhumam bhamati.
Dhumam vamati va bhavati va?
Vamati.
So what is it saying? The vehicle is going, it is emitting some dhuma.
That same thing, in the going vehicle, smoke is being let out.
The going vehicle lets out smoke, not smoke is let out.
Lets out smoke.
But if you say yane, then it will be
Saptami.
It cannot be yane then.
Okay.
We are not saying in the vehicle there is dhuma. We are saying the vehicle itself is emitting dhuma.
Okay. Okay. I got it.
Harsha Mahoday, Prashna.
क्षम्यतां महोदय अहमपि समानं प्रश्नम् अस्मि तासु इस् बहुवचनं
अस्तु टाइपो अस्ति टाइपो अन्ये प्रश्नाः सन्ति वा
महोदय वाक्येषु प्रधानक्रिया कथं ज्ञातवन्तः यदा अहं वाक्यानां पठामि तदा कष्टं भवति
अभ्यासेन आगच्छति दृष्ट्वा अपि
टिप्स् अस्ति वा
So take this for example, it is a easy sentence. Yanam gacchati dhumam vamati. Yanam dhumam vamati gacchati. So vamat yanam gacchati. You can say that also. Both are correct. So it comes from abhyasa. It depends on the context also.
So even if we interchange the positions of the kriya, which one is pradhana, according to that we can arrange a sentence.
But it should not. So in some
change
situations, the meaning is okay. In some other situations, the meaning might be different from what you are trying to convey or what the writer is trying to.
Astu.
Sri Vidya Mahoday.
Mahoday, my observation is whichever kriya is in Shatru Pratyaya is not the main kriya padam. We
that
should
is
take the
correct.
other one.
That is correct. That is how we do it. Pradhana kriya will remain as a lakara. Anya kriya will take the shatru form. But Vallabh Mahodaya's question was, how do we know which one is pradhana kriya and which one is anya kriya?
Mahodaya?
Vadatu Mahodaya.
I have a question, similar question in from the homework, where you have been given a sentence.
Gruhakaryasya vishaya ante sambhashanam.
Okay. Thank you.
I think the answer key was also sent out today. So check that.
Okay.
If you still have a question, we can talk about it.
Okay.
अस्तु अद्य किञ्चित् अन्वयरचनां कुर्मः because we are giving Anvaya as homework, and I'm noticing that some people need some help and guidance with Anvaya Rachana. It's also a good practice to see how Shatru Pratyaya is used in practice. अस्तु कस्य क्रमः अस्ति? श्रीविद्या महोदय.
वाल्मीकेर् मुनिसिंहस्य कविता वनचारिणः शृण्वन् रामकथानादं को न याति परां गतिम्.
पुनः पठतु कृपया.
वाल्मीकेर् मुनिसिंहस्य कविता वनचारिणः शृण्वन् रामकथानादं को न याति परां गतिम्.
उत्तमम्. वाल्मीकेर् मुनिसिंहस्य कविता वनचारिणः शृण्वन् रामकथानादं को न याति परां गतिम्. प्रथमं किं करणीयम्?
पदच्छेदः.
तस्मात् पूर्वं सामान्य अर्थः किम् इति इत्यस्य ज्ञानं अवसरम्. So what is this trying to say? It is saying yaha bhavati patatu.
यः वाल्मीकि मुनेः रामकथां शृणोति सः कथम् उत्तमलोकं न प्राप्नोति.
अर्थः कः?
One who has listened to Rama's story from Valmiki, how can he escape from the Uttama Loka?
उत्तमम्. प्रथमम् अस्तु. पदच्छेदं करोतु.
वाल्मीकेः मुनि सिंहस्य, that is one sentence, one vakyam, is it? One word. Valmikehe muni simhasya.
2 words, right?
Yeah, muni simhasya kavita vanacharinaha. That
समस्त पदमेव.
कविता वनचारिणः शृण्वन् रामकथानादं को कः न याति परां गतिम्.
उत्तमम्. वाल्मीकेः मुनिसिंहस्य कविता वनचारिणः शृण्वन् रामकथानादं कः न याति परां गतिम्. अत्र सन्धि विच्छेदमपि करोतु.
वाल्मीकेः मुनि सिंहस्य विसर्गसन्धि रेफादेशः.
विसर्ग रेफादेशः. अनन्तरं
कविता वनचारिणः रामकथा कः is विसर्गसन्धि उत्वम्.
उत्वं विसर्ग उत्वं. and
nothing.
एवं तावदेव अस्तु उत्तमम् एकक्षणम्. So we normally the Visarga Sandhi topic is studied at this level, but we studied it in the previous level. So for the newcomers, Vallabh Mahodaya, Akila Mahodaya, Meena Mahodaya, do you have Parichaya in Visarga?
महोदय दशमकक्षायां मम आचार्यः इदं पाठितवान्.
So you know Visarga Sandhi?
आम्, ज्ञातवान् अहं.
Meena Mahodaya, Meena Mahodaya. Visarga Sandhi.
Yes, I am taking level 6 Sanskrit Education Society.
Okay, so Bhavati api Visarga Sandhi vishayam janati.
Okay.
No, I'm asking you. So you know Visarga Sandhi?
Yes, to a certain extent.
Okay. I sent an email with links to revise Visarga Sandhis. If you want to follow, you can do it that way also. How about you, Akila Mahodaya?
I did not learn Mahodaya, but I am following that lesson that you sent. But also, when I did Shubhashitams and Vayarachana in the previous level, I was able to identify the Repa and Udra and all, but I don't know the rules yet. I don't know to say the terms correctly, but I'm able to identify.
Astu.
I will read it, Mahodaya.
No, chinta nasti. So we studied because we had to do the Vayarachana of Subhashitas and everything. And we thought it would be optimum to study Visarga Sandhi. So Utvam, what is the rule? Visarga asti, Visargat purvam kim asti, Akaraha asti, Visargat anantaram Nakaraha asti, Nakaraha iti mrudu vyanjanam. So the rule is very simple. So Akara plus Visarga plus Akara or mrudu vyanjanam will give you Utvam. So Kaha plus Kaha kartum ichhati. Can somebody break this? Kaha, how do we get Kaha plus Na into Ko Na? Mahodaya bhavati eva karotu.
K plus adhikam A plus Visarga plus N plus A.
So A plus Visarga plus Na. So what will happen to the Visarga?
Visarga will Adesha bhavati. And in that, so then Uttam rules will apply. For first, Ukaraha will come. Then
so Visarga becomes Ukara.
Ukara.
So Kakara A U. A plus U bhavati.
Ku.
No. A plus U.
Oh, A plus U is O.
O. So
O.
Kakara O and Na. That is how you get it. And Repadesha is also straightforward. Atra pashyatu. Each any varna, any swara other than a varna before the Visarga, and then any swara or mrudu vyanjanam when they are joined by a Visarga, a Repa comes in the place of the Visarga. So before the Visarga, Ekaraha asti, Visargat anantaram Makara asti, which is a mrudu vyanjana. So the Repa becomes and Kshamatam, the Visarga becomes Repa. So Valmike plus Repa, Valmikeer Puniku, simple. एकवारं वीडियो अपि पश्यतु, it will become very clear. If it is not, we'll spend some time doing abhyasa. अस्तु, रोहिणी महोदय, अनन्तरं किं करणीयम्?
अनन्तरं पदविवरणं
प्रतिपदार्थं.
प्रतिपदार्थं.
So these are all the padavichedas. These are all the different padas. So padavivaranam karotu. Valmikehe.
वाल्मीकेः वाल्मीकि शब्दस्य षष्टि विभक्ति एकवचनं.
लिङ्गं
पुल्लिङ्ग
पुल्लिङ्गम् इकारान्त पुल्लिङ्ग वाल्मीकि शब्द. सो अर्थः अस्ति वाल्मीकि मुनेः.
मुनिसिंहशब्दस्य पुल्लिङ्ग षष्टि विभक्ति पुल्लिङ्ग एकवचनम्.
अर्थं वक्तुं प्रयत्नं करोतु संस्कृते.
सिंह इव मुनि.
सिंह इव मुनि तस्य और सिंहरूपस्य मुनेः. उत्तमम्. So whatever the vibhakti of the given word, in the meaning try to keep the vibhakti the same. That way when you do your tatparyam, it will become very easy. Otherwise then you will have to struggle. Anantaram
कविता वनचारिणः. कविता वनचारिण शब्दं
चारिण शब्दं वा?
नो.
Naha, when do you get usually naha or naha?
Naha is harinaha. That is Tritiya vibhakti.
That is Tritiya vibhakti will be harina, something like that, right? So Visarga will come in Panchami or Shashti usually ekavachanam.
Okay. So
Pratipadikam kim prayah kim bhavet?
कविताचारी.
कविता
वनचारी महोदय.
चारी अस्ति चेत् what will be the rupa vibhakti रूपाणि कानि?
कविताचारे अस्ति. कविता वनचारेः अस्ति.
First of all, is this a pullinga word or kim? Strilinga va napunsakalingam va?
पुल्लिङ्ग महोदय.
पुल्लिंga. So anybody wants to try what is the pratipadikam of this?
It could be vanacharin.
Nakaranta pullinga shabda. Vanacharin. So I'm not sure.
So
I'll check Mahodaya.
No, vanacharin eva. Rohini Mahodaya, do you remember the nakaranta pullinga shabda we studied?
Mahodaya.
Swamin iti kila?
Yes.
Swamin.
So here it must be Kavita Vanacharin Shabda Mahodaya.
So Swamin ityasya prathama vibhakti rupani kani? Swaminaha. Panchami, Shashti, what are they?
Swaminaha, Swaminaha.
Swaminaha, Swaminaha. So it can be Prathama, Bahuvachanam, or Panchami, Shashti, Ekavachanam. So let's keep those options open. So Nakaranta, Pullinga, Kavita, Vanacharan. Okay, I have given the answer, but keep those in mind. Keep those options in mind, and later, as the meaning reveals itself, we'll come back and fix the correct vibhakti. So Arthaha asti Kavita Rupavane Sancharinah.
Sancharinah.
अत्र सञ्चारिणः इत्यस्य प्रातिपदिकं किं भवेत्?
सञ्चारिन्
सञ्चारिन्, सञ्चारी, सञ्चारिणौ, सञ्चारिणः. उत्तमम्. अखिला महोदय, प्रश्नः अस्ति वा?
No, I wanted to tell the Pratipadikam earlier, Mahodaya.
अस्तु.
It's done. Yeah.
अनन्तरं रोहिणी महोदय शृण्वन् अस्ति, तस्य विवरणं ददातु.
शृण्वन् शृण्वत् प्रातिपदिकं, that is शृणोति इति शब्दस्य शत्रुरूपं.
So what is the dhatu for that?
Shru dhatu.
Shru dhatu. But Shrunvan Shatru Rupam asti chet Namapadam asti tasya lingam vachanam vibhakti ityadi vadatu.
Shrunvan is Shrunvat shabda Prathama vibhakti ekavachanam.
Uttamam. Takarantaha pullinga Shrunvat. Shru iti dhatu Prathama vibhakti ekavachanam. Shrunvan Shravanam Kurvan iti arthaha. Astu Ramakathanadam.
Mahodaya, क्षम्यतां, सन्देहम् अस्ति.
वदतु.
शृण्वन् तकारान्तः इति अत् इति भवति शत्रुप्रत्यये, तदनन्तरं तकारान्तः भवति वा?
तदनन्तरं
तदेव कारणं वा तकारान्तः शब्दः इति?
प्रातिपदिकं will always begin the takara for pullinga napumsakalinga shatru.
धन्यवादः.
अस्तु. रोहिणी महोदय.
वामकथानादम्.
एकमेव पदम्.
वामकथानादं वामकथानाद शब्दस्य द्वितीय विभक्ति एकवचनं भवति. I want to see this logo.
अर्थम् अपि प्रयत्नं करोतु वक्तुं. What do you understand in English?
Ramakatha Shabdam, can I say?
Why not? Ramakatha Shabdam. Ramakatha Geetam. Start with whatever you can. Shabdam is good. Nadam has a pratipadartham of Shabdam, that is correct. Parantu atra Geetam iti aham.
But Geetam is more appropriate.
Next one.
Kim शब्दस्य प्रथमा विभक्ति एकवचनं. लिंगम पुल्लिंगम.
So atra pashyatu, I am writing things in an order. I am saying what is the anta, what is the linga, what is the pratipadikam and vibhakti. So if you do it this way, it will become easy.
Yes.
Na.
Na is avyayam.
Na is avyayam. Na eva arthaha. Yati.
Yati. Yati is what Kriya Padam Bhagavya.
Kriya Padam.
Yati. Sabdam Ya Bhagavya.
Yeah.
That is Pratama Purusha Ekavachana.
अर्थः कः?
Yati Gacchati.
उत्तमम्. क्रियापदमस्ति या इति धातुः अस्ति कर्तरि प्रयोग लट्लकार. You have to say the lakara. लट्लकार प्रथमपुरुष एकवचनम्. And I think at this level we should also say whether it is parasmai or atmane. That way we will. This is another way of knowing which ones are parasmai and which ones are atmane. So yati has one meaning of gacchati. एकम अन्यमपि अर्थमस्ति प्राप्नोति इति. obtains इति. अत्र एतत् समुचितमस्ति. वराम
पराशुद्धस्य आकारान्ते पुल्लिङ्गे पराशब्दस्य द्वितीय विभक्ति एकवचनम्.
अर्थः कः?
पराम् उत्तमं महोदय.
अत्युत्तमम् उत्तमं beyond which there is nothing else इत्यर्थः. This is a typo. It should be akara. Akaranta strilinga parashabda ditya ekvachanam.
Gati sabdasya no ikaranta pullinge gati sabdasya titiya vibhakti ekavachanam.
Atra okay. Pullingana strilinga padam asti. So there is a one more pratyaya called the tin pratyaya. When you add the tin pratyaya to a dhatu, it gives a sense of I will explain. Atra pashyamaha. So if you take gam dhatu and add the tin pratyaya, the form will become gatihi. So tin is used in the bhavartha. It's always in strilinga, always, and it is like the mati shabda. So shru dhatu plus tin will give you shrutihi. Same way bhaktihi, bhitihi, nitihi, stitihi, stutihi, ityadi. So wherever we want to convey a sense of bhava, so a sense of fear is bhitihi. A sense of raining, it is raining, that which is coming down is vrishtihi. That which is stuti, praising something is stutihi. That which is heard is shrutihi, ityadi. So if you add the tin pratyaya, that is the you end up with a ikaranta shabda, which is like mati, and it is always in strilinga. So here gam dhatu, the gatihi comes from gam dhatu plus tin pratyaya. उत्तमम्. अनन्तरं कञ्चन महोदय, अनन्तरं किं करणीयम्?
अनन्तरं वाक्यविश्लेषणं.
वाक्यविश्लेषणम्.
प्रथमं क्रियापदं
क्रियापदम् इस् याति.
याति. अनन्तरं प्रथमाविभक्त्यां शृण्वन् कः and para न तत् द्वितीया प्रथमम् अस्ति न परं
परा द्वितीया एव.
द्वितीया एव
तावदेव.
अनन्तरं द्वितीयाविभक्त्यां रामकथानादं परां गतिम्. अनन्तरं षष्ठीविभक्त्यां
तृतीया चतुर्थी पञ्चमी नास्ति.
षष्ठीविभक्त्यां वाल्मीकेः मुनिसिंहस्य कविता वनचारिणः तावदेव. सप्तमी किमपि नास्ति. अनन्तरम् अव्ययं न अस्ति.
उत्तमम्. So Vakya Vishleshanam. So we group all the words according to the Vibhakti and also the Kriya Padam. This will help us with the next step, which is asking questions. Akanksha Kramena Anvaya. So if we know which words are in Prathama, which are in Vidya, etc., you can form the questions easily. So if it is Prathama, you know what type of questions to ask. Kim Shabdasya, Dvitya, etc. So that is why we do this grouping. Anantaram Kim Karaniyam, Kanchan Mahoday.
अनन्तरं प्रश्नं करणीयम्.
आकाङ्क्षाक्रमेण अन्वयः. उत्तमम्. अत्र शब्दाः सन्ति.
प्रथमं कः न याति.
अत्र पश्यतु. So if you look at the Samanya Arthaha, it says one who listens to the Ramakathanadam, who will he not obtain ityarthaha, not obtain. So we shouldn't just take yati as the kriya padam, who will not obtain. So na yati iti kriya padam. So very rarely, sometimes we take more than one pada, especially when it helps to make the meaning more clear. That is when we take two padas, but normally it's only one pada as the kriya.
महोदय अनन्तरं कः न याति.
कः न याति, कः एव.
कः एव. अस्तु. अनन्तरं द्वितीयाविभक्त्यां किं न याति.
किं न याति वा. अस्तु.
रामकथानादं.
किं न याति. रामकथानादं वा गतिं वा.
किं न याति. गतिं महोदय क्षम्यताम्. कीदृशी गति.
कीदृशीं गतिं.
परां गतिं. अनन्तरं.
You want to use Shrunvan now or later?
We can use here only. कीदृशं न याति. शृण्वन्.
Shrunvan, what is the vibhakti?
Prathama. कीकुर्वन्तं न याति. शृण्वन्.
Why kurvantam? Prathama vibhakti.
Oh, sorry. कः न याति पुनः कीदृशः न याति शृण्वन्
न एवं न शृण्वन्. What is शृण्वन्? विशेषणमस्ति वा? किम् अस्ति अत्र?
कः
शृण्वन् कः न याति. He who is listening, how does he not obtain param gati? Right? So he who is listening.
So how do I
You had it in the homework. Kopi prayatnam kartum ichchati va? How do we ask a question on Shruman?
कीदृशः कः
कीदृशं कः
कीदृशः कः शृण्वन्?
महोदय किं कुर्वन्
किं कुर्वन् कः शृण्वन् कः? That is also possible. Both are possible. So usually if it is in prathama vibhakti, kim kurvan is it helps the meaning. It helps to understand the meaning better. But you can also do it later. Anantaram Kanchan Mahoday.
अनन्तरं
कीदृशम् it is
कीदृशं गीतं न याति परम् and then kam gatim
should be कीदृशीं gatim, right? It is strilinga.
कीदृशीं then I think it should be kam gatim na yati ramakatha nadam.
Katham. You have to look at the meaning also, right? So we are saying who does not obtain. So who? What does he not obtain?
Gatim.
Gamyam. What type of gamyam? Uttama very highest gamyam. And then how do you get to the meaning? Asking what question next will help you get closer to the meaning. That is why we give the Samanya Artha in the beginning. What is the Samanya Artha? The Samanya Artha says, he who listens to Valmiki's Ramakatha, how does he not obtain the Uttama Lokam? So that is the Samanya Artha. So asking what next will help you get to the next step of the final solution.
अत्र शृण्वन् शब्दस्य
exactly. Kim kurvan param gatin nayati शृण्वन्.
अनन्तरं कं शृण्वन्.
Nice. Kim शृण्वन्. It should be kam शृण्वन्.
Ramakathanadam. Then it will be kasya Ramakatha nadam Shruman na yati. And then Muni Simhasya, it will be Visheshanam of Valmiki. Then it will be
no. So what is the next question here?
Here kasya
kasya Ramakatha nadam samadhanam kim?
Valmikehe.
Uttamam.
Anantaram ki कीदृशस्य रामकथानादम्.
No. Why are you asking the question on Ramakathanam? Kidrushasya Ramakathanam means what type of Ramakathanam?
Drishrasya. It is related to Valmiki.
Munisimha and Kavita Vanachari are both related to Valmiki. And Valmiki is in Shashti Ekvachanam. So your prashnas have to be in Shashti Ekvachanam.
Kasya.
परंतु ये पदद्वयं तु विशेषणानि किल?
कीदृशस्य
वाल्मीकेः. कीदृशस्य वाल्मीकेः मुनिसिंहस्य. So we got this one.
कीदृशस्य
पुनः कीदृशस्य कविता वनचारि. अस्तु. Is this clear? Does anybody have any doubts, sandehaः, prashnaः santi va atra? Pruchhatu. This is an easy shloka, so this is the right time to ask. The other shlokas will get complex very quickly.
Mahodaya, I have a question.
Pruchhatu.
Should we ask Kidrishehe Valmikehe or Kidrishasya Valmikehe?
Kidrusha shabdasya Kidrusha is akaranta. So why will it be Kidrushe? Kidrushasya, right? Shashti ekvachanam. Akaranta. Vallabh Mahodaya, किम् अस्ति प्रश्नः?
महोदय कृपया इदं पूर्णतया विवरणीय.
What is okay? So what did we do here? So we took the Kriya Padam. First we took the Kriya Padam. That is how it starts. Then the reason we grouped all the words into each vibhakti is the Kim Shabda will be easy to identify based on the vibhakti. So first identify the Karta. Who is the Karta? Here the Karta is Kaha. Who? So who does not obtain? So keep asking one question at a time, and each question should reveal only one word as the answer in 99% of the cases. There will be some cases where more than one word will be in the answer, but those are exceptions. 99% you should ask your question in such a way that the answer will be one word only. So who will not obtain Kaha? So Kahana Yati Kaha. And then go to Ditya Vibhakti. What does he not obtain? Gatim. So how to ask that question? Kim Nayati? Gatim Nayati. And then Param. What is Param? Uttamam iti asti. Gati is the destination. Uttama Gati. Uttama destination. So Param is the Visheshanam to Gati. So whenever you have a Visheshana, you use the Kidrusha Shabda. So Kidrushim, it's a typo here. Kidrushim Gatin Nayati. Param Gatin Nayati. And then how doing what does he not obtain Uttamalokam? Shrunvan, by listening. So Kim Kurvan is the Prashna. Kim Kurvan Param Gatin Nayati Shrunvan. And then listening to what? So then go here. So far what have we asked? What does he not obtain? Who does not obtain? And what type of gati does he not obtain? Doing what does he not obtain? So thus far, those are the words that we have identified. Now next go to Ramakathanakam. How do we get to that? It is in the Ditya Vibhakti. So you have to ask the question in the Ditya Vibhakti. Kim Shrunvan Param Gatin Yati Ramakatha. Listening to what does he not obtain the Paragati Ramakathanakam. And then there is no words in Trutya, Chaturthi, Panchami. So go to Shashti. Who's Ramakatha? Valmiki's Ramakatha. And then Muni Simhasya and Kavita Vanacharini, they are the Viseshana. So Viseshana will have Idrisha again. So Shakti, Valmiki is in Shakti. That's all.
Astu Mahadya. So the first 4 questions we related to how it is related to the Kriya Padam, as in Kimna Yati, Kahana Yati, and then the rest are for the other words.
In this particular case, it happened that way.
In this case, that is.
Actually,
So
I'm familiar with this Anvaya. What do you call this? Akankra?
Akanksha Kramena. Akanksha means making the relationship between the different words. As Vallabh Mahodaya pointed out, in the first 4 questions, we are trying to obtain a relationship to the Kriya Padam. And then in the other questions, we are trying to obtain a relationship between the other words. So if you take Munisimha and Kavita Vanacharina, they are related to Valmiki. They are not related to the Yati. They are not related to the Kriya Padam. So we are trying to obtain the relationships amongst the different words. Sometimes they are related to the Kriya Padam. Sometimes they are related to other padas. So that's what Akanksha Krama means. Akanksha means the context or the relationship, Krama in that order. So you can ask these questions in any order you want, as long as the meaning makes sense to you.
अस्तु महोदय. महोदय
पुनः
एकं प्रश्नमस्ति.
पृच्छतु महोदय.
It might be out of context, but is this the moolam for all the bhashyams which we have, the Brahma Sutra bhashyam, Bhagavad Gita bhashyam,
That's a different topic. Let's not talk about that now. Let's focus on what is.
Okay.
Rohini Mahoday, prashna asti va?
Gatim can also be Pullinga, Mahodaya.
No. As I explained, it is a tin pratyaya word. It is always in Strilinga.
No, but Gati has a meaning of refuge also.
Huh?
Gati has a meaning of refuge.
Gati is in all lingas, but here it is used in the sense of a tin pratyaya.
Okay.
In other contexts, it makes sense, but not here. Anantaram kim karaniyam? Rohini Mahoday, Bhavati. Shamyata. Harsha Mahoday.
एकं प्रश्नम् अस्मि. शृण्वन् is a pullinga sabdah. So kim is a napunsaklingam. So
Kam kurvan.
Kam kurvan, right? Okay.
Kam is ekakshanam. Kam kurvan is ideally the correct question. Kim kurvan is also used. So if you recall from our Sasyam, Kim is used as a filler question. Whenever you are not sure of the linga, you can use Kim. So Kam kurvan, it is correct. But Kim kurvan is easy to understand. So Kim kurvan is also used.
Okay. Dhanyavad.
Mahoday, can we say Katham also here? Can we ask a question? Katham kurvan param gatim nayati.
Katham, how can you ask Katham?
Means in which way param gatim obtains? Samyak nasti.
For this question, Mahoday?
Samyak nasti.
Samyak nasti.
Mahodaya, but in that case, shouldn't it be Katham krutva param gatim nayati shrutva?
No. You have to match the question. Krutva is the twa or left, right? So this is in
this is as to for the meaning which Rita Mahodaya asked for this katham. So in case we are using katham, shouldn't it be katham krutva param gatim nayati shrutva?
But we cannot change Shrunvan.
Exactly.
महोदय एकः प्रश्नः अस्ति वयं पठामः धातोः संज्ञे अधिकं तिङन्तं will always be a latlakara or a lakaras, right? Yeah, here dhatu plus a thing pratyaya is becoming something like a gatihi. It's becoming a namapadam.
So Kim, so what does it mean? What does it have? What does it tell you? Where else have we seen a dhatu plus something become a namapadam?
The pratyayas were added to make it subandhas.
So tin is also a pratyaya.
Krit pratyaya.
It's a one of the krit.
But then it came as a pratipadikam, no? Then only it becomes a namapadam, no?
So Satyam. So I didn't show all the steps here, but gum plus tin will give you gati as the pratipadikam, and strilinga because it is a tin pratyaya and it has to be in strilinga, it is gati.
Okay, there is one step where there is a pratipadikam which becomes a namapadam.
To simplify things, I wrote it like that.
Okay. Astu Mahodaya.
Nice. Uttama. Kanchan Mahodaya, Anantaram kim karaniyam?
Anantaram anvayah karanam. So I think it should be Kavita Vanachariнаha Munisimhasya Valmikehe Ramakathanadam Shrunvan Kaha Na Yati. Param Shrunvan Kaha Param Gatim Na Yati.
Uttamam. Kavita Vanachariнаha Munisimhasya Valmikehe Ramakathanadam Shrunvan Kaha Param Gatim Na Yati. So one who is roaming in the forest, his, and one who is like a simha, a muni who is like a simha, his, that Valmiki's Ramakatha, whoever is listening, hearing to his Ramakatha, how can he not obtain the Uttama Lokam? So this is the Anvaya. So what is Anvaya? So what is this step doing here, Kanchan Mahodaya?
Here the words are simply put in an order to make you understand what the shloka means.
Uttama. So normally we write it as karta karma kriya, and the rest are all helpers to the vakyam. So this is the original order of the different padas, and this is the new order that helps us in understanding the meaning. Anantaram Ramu Mahodaya Ekakshanam. Anantaram kim karaniyam?
Anantaram kimapi na karaniyam.
Kimapi na karaniyam.
Tatparyam
lekhaniyam.
Mahodaya, one question, Mahodaya. That means if we do the Akanksha Kramena correctly, I just noticed the Anvaya is just the reverse. You just put the words, automatically Anvaya is coming.
Not always. Sadharanataya. That is why we ask. So you can ask these questions in any order you want, but if you ask it in the Prathama Vibhakti question first, Dvitiya next, Tritiya next, etc., what you said will happen automatically. Correct.
Okay. Thanks.
Tatparyam lekhaniyam. Tatparyam katham likhamaha. Kanchan Mahodaya, katham likhamaha.
Mahodaya. In Tatparyam, you have to write in a simple way.
So that is why in step number 3, we wrote the meanings of all these words in Sanskrit. And we also use the same vibhakti for this word that was used in the original shloka. So, Shrunvan, Shravanam, Kurvan, Yati, Prapnoti. So, we retained the order so that the Tatparyam writing becomes easy. So, the easiest way to write Tatparyam is take the Anvaya Krama and you know the meanings of each of these words. Simply substitute the meanings that we have obtained in this same order and you'll get the Tat. So, Kavita Rupa Vane Sancharinaha. So, one who is roaming in the forest, which is a Kavita forest, Simha Rupasya Munehe, Munisimhasya, Valmiki Munehe, Valmikehe, Ramakatha Gitam, Travanam Kurvan, Kahana, Atyuttamam Gamyam na Prapti. So, it is a little painful and time consuming in step number 4. But if you take the pain in step number 4, the other steps become extremely easy. And then normally, if you read your Siksha book or if you, different places have different ways of doing Anvayarachana. I mean, the sequence is different. The total number of steps are all the same. The sequence is slightly different. We chose this sequence because anyway you have to find the meaning. Anyway you have to understand what is Kavita Vanacharina. So then you have to go into the kosha. Then you have to find the Pratipadikam and all that. So you are already there in the kosha. So why not write all of the Vyakaranamshas for that and at the same time write the meaning. So normally what people do is they go to the Vakya Visleshana. They say Prathama words are these, Dvitiya words are these. Okay, which is fine. And then you are writing the details of each of those words here. But we are at a level where, for example, this, I don't know if it is Prathama Vibhakti or Shashti Vibhakti or Panchami Vibhakti. So I have to consult the kosha. So I can't simply put Vanacharinaha in Shashti because I myself am not sure. So I have to be in the kosha. So if I'm in the kosha, let me also find the meaning. Let me also write out the details. So this way it becomes easier. So that is why we chose this sequence of steps. If you are at an advanced level, you can do the Vyakaranamshas at the end. So normally that is how people do. So they do the Vyakaranamshas here as the last step, and that is where they write the different sandhis, and once you have studied samasas, they'll write the samasas and chandas and all of those things. Whatever order is comfortable to you, follow it. For us, by experience, we found this to be helpful, and so that is why we chose this sequence. I'm sure people who are coming from places other than Arsha Seva Kendram are used to other ways of other sequences, but it is not wrong. It is just different, that's all. Was this helpful, revising or doing the Anvayarachana again?
Mahodaya.
We'll spend a little bit more time in the next class also. I wanted to do 2 other Anvayarachana. We'll do it in the next class. Prashnaha, Sandehaha, Santi va?
Bahu
Prashnaha Santi va?
Bahu Khatina.
You should have attended the Sankshepa Ramayana Anvayarachana. People were doing Anvayarachana like as easily as drinking water.
I drink coffee, Mahodaya.
Switch to water.
In Ashra Kendra, Samshaya Ramayana was done in Lata or
Lata eva.
Lata.
That is in the Parichaya exam.
The 20 shlokas.
So you are welcome to go through all the Vayrachana videos. We did in Sankshe, we did in Lata. We spent quite a lot of time. At least 10-15 classes we did Vayrachana.
All are available in YouTube.
They're all on YouTube. They're all listed in the playlist. So you don't even have to search. If you look at the description of each of those YouTube videos, it says what have we covered. If you go into the Lata class notes, and you can search for when we did Vayrachana. So everything is very organized. Same way
with batch wise. And that too batch wise.
That too batch wise. This is all.
Yeah, I saw that, Mahodaya, but the thing is to parallelly follow is difficult to work because this work also is getting piled up.
We'll go a little slow. So now let us focus on Vayrachana. So we'll spend at least one more class on Vayrachana. So between now and next class, spend some time doing Vayrachana. Astu. समापयामः हरप्रसाद महोदय मंगलश्लोकं करोतु
महोदय ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ओम
धन्यवादः सर्वेभ्यः
धन्यवादः महोदय
धन्यवादः महोदय।